What's up, everybody? Can you hear me? Yeah, there he is. There he is. Sorry, guys. We were having a little difficulty there in the beginning, but looks like we got it figured out. It is Thursday night, and you're hanging with the Crypto Remora. We come to you twice a week, Monday and Thursday, to bring you all the latest in crypto. Tonight's no exception. My name's Wes, and I'm here with Sierra, as always. What's up, Sierra? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm wondering one thing, though. It does say on we got a YouTube viewer, 0 on Twitch, and then the X thing, if you hover over the eyeball, it's not showing our Twitter X account.
I can see it on right. I can see it on my end. You can't see it on yours?
No, which is weird.
Yeah, this thing it's off, dude. I don't know, man. Maybe we should just leave it like with the 2 that we were doing before.
The Twitch is acting a little crazy with our algorithm. I have noticed a drop off because
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should just probably do the X in the YouTube. Get rid of the Twitch.
I've just booted it. See if that works.
Yeah. Yeah, it's acting funny, man, because it's saying that we've been live for 20 minutes and I know we haven't. We just started.
So now it just the live viewer thing is still acting stupid with me. It's not showing me the X viewers, but it's all good.
It's all good.
We got enough. We got enough to talk about anyway, bro. We got a lot to go over. We're gonna have we're gonna have a little powwow in the crypto space this evening because Wes and I both feel very passionately about what we're gonna talk about here. And I'm not gonna say any names, but we are all in crypto. We're all in crypto. And there's a lot of influencers out there right now that are, in my opinion, if you're saying you want to buy more Solana because it's going to market cap X more, I don't have no arguments with you, okay? That's not what this argument's about. Let's put this on the table, first of all, because we're diving right into this shit.
Let's get it, dude. Let's get it.
So here's the thing. I've been in the space 4 years. I paid attention a lot. Wes has been in the space about 3 years. He's paid attention a lot.
Hold on. 3 years, bro. Come on, man.
You've been in 3 years, right?
4 years this month, man. 4 years
so you're right at 4 years. So we're both got 4 years.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going closer to 5 then. So if so this is the thing we've learned though, okay? Especially when you take on the task of trying to help new people in crypto, and then the influencer content creator. Me and Wes had this conversation before we ever made our first video, and we said, look, we're not going to bow down to any sponsors whatsoever. PlayStation 4, brand new Spider-Man is pretty good. Just kidding. But all bullshit aside, we're not gonna be selling out and stuff like that. And here's the thing. We like Solana, we like Ethereum. If you're selling your ETH right now because all these other influencers are telling you to dump your ETH for Solana, you need to check yourself. You need to look in the mirror and really ask yourself if that's the best move. If you're buying Solana because it's going to market cap, your gains are going to go more, I don't have a problem with it. but I do have a problem with these influencers that should know better, that are telling people to dump their ETH because ETH is a little bit undercut right now, and to go buy Solana, which is Solana's still going to pump. That's not what this conversation's about. The conversation's about, you know, if you were gonna dump your ETH, you should have done that shit 6 months ago, not right now.
Right.
And you damn sure shouldn't be FOMOing into Solana right now. So if you're telling these noobs that are just coming into crypto, you're teaching them to FOMO, and I don't agree with it. I think it's a horrible call. I think it's a bad move. And furthermore, if you're telling people to FUD Ethereum because you think that Solana is going to destroy Ethereum, you're an idiot, because it's not going to. I'm going to tell you right now, I like Solana too, but Solana has got meme coins, bro. That's all they have. Their DeFi kind of sucks. I hate to say it like that, but if we're getting real, we're getting real. Their DeFi on Solana is I don't know. Wes, throw me a bone here. Is the DeFi on Ethereum versus Solana? It's not even comparable, right? Or am I?
Yeah, I mean, look, you can use DeFi on any network. You know what I mean? And like, I understand why. To me, it's simple, dude. Solana is the fucking retail. Solana is where the retail is going to go. Cheaper transactions, faster transactions, whatever. But like, I mean, you're talking about big money and longevity in the network, and like, it's hands down Ethereum, dude. The EVM, like everything settles on the EVM, dude. And I think that Ethereum brings that that exclusiveness, man. Like, you know, you're talking about big money, dude. They don't want retail to be able to do the same things that fucking they're doing, dude. They want to be the only people.
Thank you.
In the room, you know, and I think Ethereum brings that level of exclusiveness. Like, they, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you got to have money to fuck around on the network. So that's what they want it for. So, and like, yeah, go ahead, man.
No, I don't mean to cut you off, because I asked you on that, but that, I'm glad you said that, because that's what it is. Retail stays retail forever because they do dumb shit.
Right.
Some small percentages of retail break out and become actual, you know, investors, or become whales, you know, and that, I mean, are you in this to be, if you're in this just to have fun and make a little bit of shit, fine. I'm not talking to you. But for the ones out there that are looking to change their life, looking to change their family's lives and do all that kind of stuff, you ain't going to do it by remaining a retail shrimp forever. And you can't do shrimp habits. So if you have the opportunity to get in to a institutional product like Ethereum or Bitcoin, which is comparable with the big boys, right? And you're listening to an influencer who is telling you to sell all of your chances at owning a stake in the real networks. Okay. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the real big boys. I'm not fudding Solana. Please don't take it that way. I love Solana. I use it every day. I love it. Don't take that for what I'm saying. I'm talking about the influencers right now that are telling people to do dumb shit right now. And I'm just, it pisses me off, because as an investor, you know, I see the potential for Ethereum. And if you're dumping your ETH for Solana, bro,
especially right now,
dude, not right now.
Like, ETH Solana's so up way more than ETH right now.
Solana's high, Ethereum's double low. Like, last time Bitcoin was at 69K, Ethereum was at 4,200. Right now, Ethereum's at freaking $2,500, and you're telling your followers to dump it, bro? No. You ain't gonna get that on this channel, bro.
I think it's dumb, dude. Like, well, and here's the thing, man, is like, what do the institutional, the big money, the whales do? What do they do when they want to get into something? They FUD a product so it dumps and they can get it cheaper. And like Sierra's saying, man, like, there's a price difference between Ethereum, the number one and the number two token. You know, when Bitcoin was at 69, Ethereum was in the 4Ks, and now we're in the 2000s, mid 2000s, and like, there's no, like, everybody is just fudding the shit out of Ethereum. But you got to remember, man, like, what are these guys doing? What are they flocking to? What are they using? Securitized. The EVM, right? It all points back to the EVM, dude. They want that security. It's stable. It's more mature. It's been around since 2015. It's battle tested. Solana, you have network outages, you have congestion, you have
centralization,
retail, degen, centralizations, the tokenomics, everything about it, dude. They're two completely different things. So you have retail in Solana, and you have these institutions that are fudding. They might not be fudding, but they want people to FUD Ethereum to get them the fuck out so they can get in, and they want to be able to run that network. They want to have their hands in all the validators and in the proof of stake. You know what I mean? And like, there's just no comparison. Two completely different things. Completely different
and
things.
Wes and I are not going to let our followers, we're not going to jump on that bandwagon, bro, because we see something, we're saying it. And you know what? If you don't like it, then I'll argue with you, or I challenge anyone to a freaking argument on it, because at the end of the day, ETH is undervalued like crazy. Solana's a little bit hot right now. And like I said before, if you want to compare them, if you say put Ethereum next to Solana, as far as use cases, as much as I use Solana, I only buy shit coins on it, bro. I only buy meme coins.
That's what it's for, dude.
That's all I do. And I've been using it forever. I did the farms. Remember, we did farms back in the day. So farms were cool, and then they got rid of that. Tulip got, bye-bye. Radium kind of sucks now with their farms. Yeah. So now you're just literally trading meme coins, which is cool. But your seriousness as an investor, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. We hope that you guys watch our channel, because we're trying to show you the advanced, or at least more advanced techniques. So if you want to buy some Solana to make your bags pump and you want to play with memes, keep doing that. I still do that too, but don't follow what these guys are telling you right now, because you're making three major mistakes. You're selling a great product at a low ball price, so you're hurting your own self. You're FOMOing into Solana, so you're creating a bad habit of FOMO just because the GOAT coin's up 16,000%. Now you want to go and buy Solana when it's overpriced slightly, right? It's like you're creating bad habits. And the third reason is you're taking something that's down and selling it for something when it's up. That's an arbitrage mistake. So you're arbitraging against your own portfolio. So
if you're holding a bag of Solana and you're holding a bag of Ethereum, what we're saying is, we're not saying, Solana shit, like sell your Solana. What we're saying is, don't sell your Ethereum to go all in on Solana. Or, we can't tell you like what to do, but like, it's just common sense, man. It's common sense, dude. And I think, talked about it before, dude, these institutional players, they want to be able to use Ethereum. They want to be able to use it for their products, dude. They're all going to be settling on the EVM. It's not going to be Solana, because they want to make sure their transactions go through. They would rather pay a little bit more money for that security, and knowing that their transaction is going to go through and it's going to be where it's supposed to be when it's supposed to be there. You know what I mean? And that's what we're saying is, like, Ethereum's battle tested. There's a lot of fun. Even though Solana is good and it's pumping and it's all nice, everything's dandy, everybody's making money on Solana, cool, do that. But like, these big money, dude, they're not gonna, if they're gonna invest in a product, they're gonna invest in something that's not gonna fail, good tokenomics, it's not overcrowded with VC money and all this crap, man. And yeah, I mean, they want something that's gonna work, dude, not always get congestion when it's overused. And I just think it's a dumb mistake to sell your Ethereum for your Solana right now, for sure.
Yeah, and we do say that with all respect and love for Solana as well, because where else are you going to buy these crap coins? I FOMO'd into that Tate AI. There was like 4. Kook posted something about Tate AI, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, there's going to be 30,000 of these things now. There's going to be 30,000 Tate AI coins, right? Because once one coin gets any recognition at all, or any kind of pump on Solana, then 50 more devs just sit there and go, oh, let me make another one. And that kind of oversaturates the space, and it makes it a little annoying, right? It makes it like, it's like, come on, dude. Now I got to sit here and chase through an already worthless coin, probably, but now I got to sort through 50 million other ones that could be scammers. But yeah, I scooped one of the little Tate AI ones, and it's up decent amount. But you know, I'm playing with pennies on there. I'm not playing with big money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
the portfolio difference that you should be using. I mean, yeah, don't fade memes, and I get that. I get all that Web3 shit. Like, don't sit on the sideline on memes. But when you're talking about memes, the percentages of win rates for the average retail, bro, you're not unless you get in super early and pull the trigger really hard, you're not really going to make that huge amount. You know what I'm saying? And the risk to reward, you can lose a lot quicker. So just saying, be careful, man. If especially making a mistake like selling your ETH right now, because that's just stupid in itself. Just the mere fact of anyone selling their ETH that they've been holding for 2 years and you're going to sell it 2,500 right before the biggest bull run is just stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, man. I know.
Whatever.
I know, man. I know, dude. It's it's frustrating, man.
Yeah.
It is frustrating. For sure.
Well, we can move on to positive things. The positive things that we have is Wes made the call that we bounce at 65, and we bounced. We fell slightly. We fell slightly below the 2.4 yesterday, you guys, and I was keeping up with it, and I was posting. And we're back above it right now, too. 2.4. Hold on a sec. 2.4. We're at 2.438, bro.
Let's see it, man. Give us a market update, man. What's going on?
Not only are we at 2.4, we're healthy, bro. We're 38 billion above 2.4. So we're comfy. Like, you know, 2.4 and a quarter would be 2.425. We're at 2.438. So you could take that 25% mark as you know, I look at it as 25% moves up to each trillion market cap, right? So if we're at 2.4 trillion, then I say, okay, I break that into quarters on our way up to 2.5. We're sitting above that first quarter. Anytime we drop below that first quarter, meaning 2.425, if we drop below that, I start to say, all right, and that's when I watch.
Yeah.
But right now, dude, with ETH at 2,500, with Bitcoin at 68,000, yeah, we're sitting at 2.438. So I will bring up, the basics first.
Today's the 24th, right? We got some positive. We got some positive in the ETFs for ETH and Bitcoin, man. So the ETFs did pretty well today. That's good. Except Grayscale, dude. What the? Why's Grayscale always dumping their ETH, bro? Like, I don't understand that. And they were doing it with Bitcoin too.
Grayscale is a pain in my. They've been a pain in my ass. All right, let me share my screen here.
X, what's up, man? What's up? What is that? On Solana, Polygon, and Base looks bullish. Okay,
looks bullish.
We can take a look at
it. Wild Goat coin. We're definitely going to look at the Goat coins because Goat was doing some stuff.
Sounds promising. It's a serious investment. What did you say the guy's name was earlier? Dildo Baggins.
I forget. Dildo Baggins and Muff Munch are the founders. So I'm pretty bullish.
The team seems pretty solid, man. Dildo Baggins and Muff Munch.
Team is solid.
Yeah.
Completely anonymous Twitters, but I feel confident that they're not going to rug. Let's see here. Okay, 2.440. We're creeping up on 2.450, which is that halfway mark. Let's just pull it up real quick. I'm not going to do crazy TA. Just pull it up on the daily real quick.
Yeah, let's do a quickie, man. Let's do a quickie.
Do a quickie here. Okay, so this is what you're looking at for the daily, bro. This is all the money coming into crypto. As you can see, your lowest point of the day was at 2.4. So we didn't even fall below 2.4 today, which is freaking great. I mean, that's very healthy because that shows we're starting to finally build that support on our way up to 2.5, which is the number to beat. We got to beat 2.5 to head to 3. And that's just a fact. But we're having a little breakout right now. If you could see this, 2.440, and we're at 2.442 and climbing. So we're having a nice little inflow of money, but as you can see, the money staying in, which is really good. This is the, let's see here, the weekly. That's not what I wanted to go to. Hold on. Yeah, you could see. So all-time highs came when we were at 3 trillion, right? We were just over 3 trillion, maybe 47 billion. Okay, so 3 trillion was when all of your bags were rich. You were a genius. You know, everyone was calling you. You were the cool kid on the block. That was $3 trillion market cap.
Yeah.
And then you could see we tried to come back up there, but didn't quite make it on that last, big run we had. We got about 2.8. So if you do the math now, we're at 2.5. But look how long we've been consolidating in this area, right? And we're starting to finally have that move up. So next time we go up to 3 trillion, I'm looking for us to surpass it, maybe come back down and have a retest on 3 trillion. And man, it would be nice if we could maintain 3 trillion through the bull run, like not even dip below it. Just people just keep their money in crypto. And I think it's going to happen like that, dude. I think we'll have that. But that's the target number we're looking to beat. Obviously, that's all-time highs. That's euphoria stage. That's all of that. So that's total global, looking very healthy. Very healthy. Ethereum still looking way undervalued right now. Last time Bitcoin was at, I think it was 68 or 69,000. Ethereum was trading at $4,200. So if you think of it that way, Ethereum's a freaking steal right now, dude. $2,500 Ethereum is insane. And you do not want to be selling right now. If anything, you should be buying Ethereum, but we already talked about that. Even on the daily, bro, if you're going to buy one of these, look at Ethereum's daily. Or I'm sorry, look at the weekly. You're down 3%. Look at Solana. You're up 18% for the week. You know, let's look up Dex Screener.
Looking good, man.
Real quick.
Looking good.
Get some memes. And all right. Yeah, I'm human. I'm not
what's
AI.
happening? What's happening?
There's GMB.
There he is. What up, homie?
All right. Let's dive into this because we got to get on the charts here. So I'll go through this as quick as I can. A little original meme AI meme coin, NPC. We had a chance the other day. Me and Wes had a phone call the other day when everything was kind of coming down a little, and we were like, "Oh, what should we do? What should we do?" Look at NPC, Wes.
NPC.
This is where I was calling for it to go. NPC's like, "Nope, I'm gonna go back up here." This freaking thing. I still do think it does come back and retest this level though. At some point, it's like it's got to come down and retest to cool off. But yeah, NPC's killing it, bro. 3.5 cents and climbing. I really hope the Twitter account for NPC starts cashing in on this AI meme thing because they have an AI bot to create the meme NFTs and all that stuff. They have an AI bot that does that, so they should be totally marketing that. But I'm sure they will in a minute. Pepe's got 5-0 still. Maga's at 345. Node AI. Did you scoop some the other day, Wes?
I did not. Of course not.
Okay, I did. I scooped a little down around 60 cents. It's at 63 cents.
Okay.
Still in a fire range, dude.
So you scooped some for us.
I did. I scooped some for us and put it in the bag.
Cool, man. I appreciate that, dude. Like,
well,
you're always looking out, man. Looking out for the cookie.
I try to. I try to. If you see that, let me get out of the 5-minute chart.
Why am I lagging, dude?
So Wes.
Yeah.
This is your consolidation pattern right here for GPU. Let me bring this down a little bit.
GPU.
So, and you guys, this is an AI token that is like Render, but it's newer. So if you missed Render's got a high market cap. This one's got a $60 million market cap. And the chart looks freaking great right now.
Bro,
so
I'm about to load up, man. I'm about to load up.
I
heard someone else talking about it.
I loaded up a little. It's gonna take off, dude. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say any names, but yeah.
Their marketing arm is pretty solid too. Like as far as their partnerships and all that kind of stuff go.
Yeah.
I would say I haven't completely deep dived, but I've semi deep dived on this before I pulled the trigger, and I was pretty happy with the team and what I saw and everything. So I do own this. So I am pumping my own bags a little here, full disclosure, but the entry on this, bro. What do you think, Wes? Is this it? I mean, the entry on this. In other words,
the entry is there, man. Like, it is there for sure. Even if it, if it bounces around, what's the price at right now?
So the price right now is at 63 cents. And you can see if you go back down to the bottom of this range, that's at like 47. At rock bottom of this range is 47 cents. So you're at 63. Could you continue moving down here? You could, and you could DCA a little more. I mean,
you're below average, man. You're below the average price in that entire move, dude. Since it first came on, you're above average price. I mean, I can only imagine that it's probably like right down the middle where it consolidates, right there in the middle after that big run up. Right after that, like right below where it kind of held up as support. Yeah, I mean, that's probably around the average price, man. Can you throw up a volume metric on there? Like the volume, you know what I'm talking about? What is it? The volume thing that we use? What is that? Hold on, I'll find it.
I forget where it's at on this screen. Shit. You guys have to forgive me for coughing and stuff. I am still not feeling great. I got better and then I got sick again all of a sudden. So you have to bear with me on that. Well, I don't know if this one will pull all that up, Wes. It might if I move this maybe, but there it is. There's the indicators one. Yeah, but I don't know if you do VPVR, but I don't know if it's going to recognize that. It might. And there we go. Yep, you were right about that. Right about there. It's right to level.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
So we're below that average.
You're under that.
Yeah, we're below that. So that is, I think anything below that is a good buying opportunity. You know what I mean? So,
and you don't have much of this, Wes. You see this room? You don't have much room to go in this pattern is my point, you guys. You see the rest of this triangle? You're eventually gonna break out of this soon. So, you got, let's see how long that is. October 27th. Let's go to the very end. December 5th. You're gonna break out of that. That's a long pattern. You've been in this thing since July, August. July 30th. Hell, if you count it from back here, you've been in July 14th. You've been in this, pattern. I think you at least get back up here. You know what I'm saying? Like on the breakout, I think what'll happen with this, and this is just a guess. This is just a guesstimate. Let's say you come back down a little bit. You come back up, have a little fake out to the upside. Everyone's bullish before the election. Then you have another crash or something weird like that. And then you get this breakout. This is what I'm looking for. A breakout up here. And then a retest right here. Boom. Right? And then I think you start climbing again from here to start making your way up. That's what I think happens. Not as pretty as that, but you know what I'm saying. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you're going to get that retest on this level after a breakout. But who knows when that's going to come. I mean, geez, we're so due for this thing. I think we're like 14 days past the normal time when Bitcoin breaks out after the halving. There was a chart I saw. But let's see, our friend in the chat here, we have a new friend.
We do.
And I don't see their comment anymore, but he wanted us to look at Wild Goat.
Oh yeah, it's
GMB,
it's
good to see you
WGC.
in the chat, brother.
GMB, Diogo, Crypto Holmes, what is going on, guys? The usual suspects, man. Love to see you guys here. It was WGC. I don't know if he's still here, but we'll take a look at it. But
well,
I'm
earlier when we were on
Node
the
AI,
phone,
man.
I think this is it. This is it, dude. This is it right here.
Yeah, that looks like it. Well, he said they had a token on Base, Polygon,
like
Solana.
All these the same price too. Yeah, 9.8. I know it's very confusing when they do it off the rip like that, but these all fairly look the same. Yeah, 8,000 in liquidity. It just spreads the liquidity around so much, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to really analyze it like that.
Yeah,
it's already tough enough, dude.
This one might have. Well, this got $16,000 in it. I mean,
$680,000.
$680,000 market cap. Yeah,
cap.
It's hard to kind of gauge this, but you did have a bounce. I mean, this is step ladder climbing right here. Boom.
Yeah, looks like
I don't even want to look at that one. I think we could do better.
Yeah,
I think we could do
that
better.
One's coming down.
Here's one right. Well, okay, that's the same one. Damn it.
Yeah, that one's about to come down, dude. I think that one's about to come down pretty in an ugly way.
Yeah, so GOAT, I mean, come on. That's what Lark was saying. Lark was saying something about, he's like, you know, I bought all these good things, and then all of a sudden this freaking GOAT coin. It does feel like that sometimes. You're in these good projects, and then all of a sudden a stupid coin like that comes out, and it just takes over everything. Tate Terminal. I'm trying to, let me get off of here. This is not the view I want to get. Okay, so if you go to Dex Screener, this is what I did this morning when we were on the phone, Wes. I went over here to the top trending coins within a 24-hour period, and then what you can do. This, I scooped some of this earlier, Tate Terminal, but when I scooped it, it wasn't up here. When I scooped it, it was down here. So in other words, what I did was I always scroll down and look at ones that are on the come up.
Right.
Because, you know, if you're buying them up here, you're buying them too late anyway, right? So this was actually a lot lower than it was. And it's had a good little pump. You know, it hasn't come up too crazy, but I think I got a double on it since I bought in. I just did it just because of the FOMO thing, and just small amount, very small amount, not even it's a joke really, but a couple of bucks, you know, just playing around with small stuff. But the GOAT coin, I don't even see the GOAT on here. Where's GOAT? You see GOAT?
GOAT? Is it on Solana?
I don't even see GOAT up here. GOAT was on the top of this earlier. All the AI. Yeah, I don't even see it on here, dude. There's Mudang getting no love. Boy, that was quick. That one fell quick.
About his GOAT.
Yeah, I can't find that one. The regular GOAT one is the one I wanted to pull up. The original one, the AI meme one that got all the traction there.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn, I was in the middle
GOATus Maximus. This is it. This is it.
Okay. All right. Damn.
This is it right here, Wes.
GOATus Maximus?
Yeah. This is the chart for GOATus Maximus. You see this? This freaking thing. Oh my God. Looks like the Eiffel Tower. Jesus Christ. Look at this thing.
Damn, man.
Well, congrats if you got in on this thing. And if this thing continues to run, y'all are a bunch of freaking degens, bro. Look at this thing.
Yeah, that
All
thing
right.
is probably about to happen.
Straight
Man,
up.
it's gotta come back sometime, dude. That thing's got to, man.
Straight up cool off. And then boom. So you got the Eiffel Tower going on. You peaked up here around 92 cents. This fucking thing almost went to $1 already. Market cap of $655 million. Let's look at some of the buys and sells that are happening right now. You got a couple of Jeets right here, Jeeting out. Wow. $7,000 buy. I wonder if that's the same wallet, 48. A lot of buy orders down here, boy.
What for GOAT?
I don't know. Yeah.
You gonna jump
Well,
into
not
it,
buy
man?
orders. I'm just saying a lot of people bought. Oh, I ain't doing TA on this thing yet, man.
No, I mean, like, are you gonna buy some?
No, not right here. If it comes back down here, if it comes back here, shit. Hold on, guys. Sorry. If it comes back around here, I'm just gonna draw this line here. Boom. If it does that, I might come into it now. But I mean, you got a top signal right here. That's a bearish candle, like a son of a gun. That's a bullish candle right here, right? That's a good candle. But this one right here scares me.
That's
very bearish of a candle right there. I mean, that son of a gun needs to come back down here and retest.
Son of a goat.
But if it comes back down, and if it falls through that level, I don't know, dude. If it falls through that level, I'm not messing with it. Like I said, I'm very limited in my memes. I got my couple of ones I got in early. I'm holding them.
Yeah.
This is one. It's like by the time you heard of it, it had already done this shit. Like by the time you heard of GOAT, it's already done this. This is not the time to buy. You know, wait for your entries, you guys. That's a huge part. If you're gonna do memes, have the discipline to wait before you don't FOMO. That's a bad habit to get into.
Gotta wait, dude. They all do the same thing, man. You will see that thing come all the way back down. Looks like it's about to go to zero, and then it'll just blast off again on that second leg, dude. And they all do that. I don't care what it is. All of them do that, dude. That's what you want to wait for, man, in my opinion. I'm loading up on Cook, dude. Like, that's the one meme coin that, like, I mean, I figure, man, I might as well go hard on it, man, because that's not going away, dude. Cook is not going away.
3 million. That's such a low market cap, too.
Yes,
it's a low market cap, bro.
It is here to stay.
So let's look at this. This is kind of what I was saying it was going to do, right, from here, because this is an old drawing. I was kind of expecting this, and it actually held up higher than, double top, come back down, and I said it would probably come back up here. You're getting this little bit of retracement right here, which is good. You're not falling this low. You're showing support at this level up here, which is awesome. If it can hold right here, bro, if it holds right here, that'll show a lot of strength for Cook right here. So if we go right here, let's see.
Yeah,
Cook is one of the ones I hold on Solana. I mean, I'm definitely look at that.
Holds right
you can
there,
see that line. It's bouncing nice off of it.
Yeah, I'll take that, man.
You're getting a perfect bounce there. That's a major level right here. It's hitting right here. It's hitting right here, right here, right here, here. And now you're bouncing. That's a good structure, bro. That's what we want to see.
Let's see if the chefs can keep it up, man. Let's see if the chefs can hold it up.
I tell you, I haven't sold mine. I've only added to mine. I haven't added much, but I've added every time I can. I've added. I haven't sold any. So I'm DCAing into it, and but I did want to talk about this too because it kind of goes with the topic of what we're talking about. Let's look at Mudang.
Mudang, let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't know if you jumped into this one or
not. Go ahead.
Did you jump into this or no?
No.
This is probably a bullet you dodged here. I say that it could still have a breakout.
Yeah, it will.
Holy crap, dude!
It will.
Because look at this. You see this? This is that spring coil in action I like to see, actually. That doesn't look like a dying project to me. Volume's dying down a little bit. But it reminds me of that meme when they're holding the kid in the water and they're letting the other kid drown. I think just the other people are playing with freaking GOAT and AI memes right now. But I think interest will come back in Mudang. And I think it will. It's at 75 million. This was a little bearish anyway. Like I said, this was a continuation pattern, but if you look at it now hindsight's 2020, it does look slightly bearish because it was kind of climbing a little, right? It's like it was climbing while it was going sideways, and then boom, it just fell.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean,
but
it was
now
in
you're
a
getting that
downtrend,
structure
so
again. You're getting
it continued down for sure.
So now you're going right here, bouncing right here. I mean, this is the level to hold. If it don't hold this level, it's basically done with. If it don't hold this level right here, I don't want to say that. I mean, it could come back, but that's the level right there. Lower. That's the level to watch, and it's probably so small on y'all's screens. Let me zoom in a little. So, what that looks like a little closer is like that here. So you're at, what is it, 7 cents? I mean, what? Go back down to 6 cents? I don't know, dude. I mean, this thing, it's a baby hippo or a baby hippo. This is the meme coin game, bro. This is why you only mess around with small amounts, because especially if you're new to crypto, hell, even when you're not new to crypto, it's hard trading these things if you're not glued to your monitor.
Yeah. It is.
But downside, I'm looking at 6 cents for Mudang. Upside, maybe come back up here. You got to get past this 11-cent mark. I mean, you got to break back above that, because that's going to be some work at the 10 or 11-cent mark. You get past that again, you're good. Who knows? Maybe it'll accumulate in here for a little bit and then get another run up to 30 or 40 cents.
Look for
but
Poof,
that could take some time.
POOF. Yeah, if we're on Solana, go look for Poof, man. That was another one from Chef Shred over there.
That's from Shred? That's from the boys?
That's Chef Shred. Okay. Chef Shredder.
Yes, Chef. Poof, right here. Poof. And Poof. Poof the cat.
That's right, dude.
Here we go.
Poof. That's right, man. Is that it? Hold on, let's see. That's it. That's
the one. With the wand?
Yeah.
All right. What do we got? $65,000 market cap. This is a nasty little coin right here.
Yeah,
bro.
you don't introduce this one to your grandma, dude. You don't bring it home to mom.
Nasty, bro.
This is the one you hide in the closet when you hear your parents waking up.
300 holders, 337 of them out there, bro.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Get in, dude. Let's go.
And let's go. Poof. All right, so this thing, holy shit, it just didn't even play. Out the gate, it was like, no, I'm going to fake you out. Then it fakes you out again, then again. Wow.
Yeah, not financial advice, of course.
But not financial advice.
30K lot liquidity, 65K market cap. These are the ones, the shitters, where you throw $100 in and just hold on for dear life, man.
Well, they did burn it, like you said. It was a burned. That's not bad. You're getting some buy orders in.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now it's just all the early people, man, just jumping in and holding on, dude. Like, it's insane to see how much conviction some of these people have. $500 almost. 200, like, dude, for me, man, I'm like $100 and then and just see where that kind of goes, man. At 60,000 market cap.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I throw a couple bucks at a time. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm tight when it comes to the meme coin game. Like if I'm putting, it's rare I even put any new coin in. What I'll do is I'll trim the fat. I'll take some that's up and then shave it off. Like I think Mudang had $2 in profit. I was up like $2, so I flipped that into Solana real quick, and then I took that Solana and then I bought in that Tate coin. Right, that's the kind of small money I'm playing with over here. I'm not playing with this big money on these memes at all.
Sorry.
All right, so that's good on that front. Now I will say I am a little heavier into like Pepe and MPC and those. I throw a little bit at those, but the Solana ones, I don't know, man. I got burned so many times, but I do like Cook. I hold Mudang. Soul cool. Chat, I've been dying to get out of. God, I need to get out of this thing. I'm so underwater in this. If you guys hear me say that means don't buy it right now, because I don't want to say that either, because I don't want to give you advice, because if this thing does cook, I don't want to be the one that told you not to buy it, because look how low it is, really. I mean, look at this. I just got raped and pillaged on it because I think I FOMO'd in it like my dumbass bought in at like $11. I FOMO too. Everyone does it, man. But yeah, I FOMO'd in around $11 on. I think it was coming back down, right? I was waiting for the retest, and I was like, right around here, I bought, and then it just went doof. It just dove, dude, and didn't stop. But it's worth 86 cents.
Yeah.
So all I need is a quick 10x or more. No.
There you go.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I tried to use the website. It didn't really do what it was promising. It was promising video chat, text chat. It looks like a promising project, but the market cap is extremely low, and it could be extremely risky. So do your own research on it. I played around with the website. I'm still holding though, because I'm not going to sell down here. What the hell's the point, right? Why am I going to sell down here when it's like that? I'll hold it to zero before I sell right now. And that's another thing you guys need to do. You'd be better off holding to zero than, because what if it does pump and it comes all the way the hell back up here in the bull market? Yeah, pissed off I'd be that I sold it down here.
Right.
So don't do that. Make sure you don't do that. So that's pretty much all of them. I'll just look at Arbitrum real quick, and then we'll dive into the charts.
Yeah, let's get it.
So Arbitrum.
You see, Boner is fully AI, right? The Boner account.
I saw that.
All AI, man.
Boner is full AI. They call it Robo Boner.
Is that right?
That's it.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
DMT at $50, dude. DMT.
Nasty.
Okay, not a whole lot, dude. GMX at 22. Arbitrum is just kind of just holding on, man. Arbitrum's like, yeah, I'm just holding on. Not a whole lot of action. I guarantee you, Say Chain is probably around 47 cents if I had to guess. Let's look. 43 cents. Aptos probably around $7 or $8. Let's take a look. Yeah. Oh, 10. Aptos, the little silent sleeper now. Hold up. Aptos little silent sleeper. Because everybody was all over Sui. And I'm going to tell you right now, Aptos is a much more enjoyable experience than Sui. I've used both, and Aptos was actually pretty rocking. I got the airdrop on Aptos. Aptos has some fire NFTs too. So this is the little sleeper that nobody's talking about. I do think that Aptos, I do think out of all the new like Facebook coins, the people that form projects out of Facebook, because these are a lot of the developers from the Facebook. I do see Aptos being the one that's the sleeper that people are sleeping on. And I do like the project. I can't say I don't like it. I actually liked using it, the Tortuga app and the state. Decent DeFi. They got decent artwork. Like the artists that make the NFTs are really good.
On what now?
Some of the best NFTs I bought are Aptos NFTs. I'm not even going to lie.
Oh, Aptos.
On Aptos, the NFTs.
Yeah.
They're fire.
You've always liked
some of my
man,
NFTs
like,
that are Aptos.
Dude, not necessarily just Aptos, but the art. You always liked it.
The artwork is freaking dope on the NFT. And I know they're probably not worth shit. I don't care though. I bought them because they were so cool. And I still love my Aptos NFTs. So, but dude, I wouldn't sleep on this one. I mean, the price action, the chart looks a little dicey, but I don't know. What would you even call this? A butt cheek? I mean, what do we have? A descending butt cheek or something? What the hell's going on here? What is this? It's very weird, right?
That's the double nipple. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like
it's
double
like
nipple.
Descending fat boy sitting on a freaking bleeper or something like.
Almost we're not too happy with that right now, man. We're not fans of Aptos right now.
I don't know, man.
The Colonel, man, he was, they're trying to jack people's phrases over here.
Oh, is that who did that to the Colonel? Oh shit! Yeah. Was it Aptos that did that?
Bro, yes.
Oh
no, it was Aptos, man.
No, you guys can't be stealing, man. Well, that's probably why they're looking. That's probably why they're looking like ass right now.
Yeah, fanfo. They fanfoed.
Yeah, I can't be signed with that. Thank you for reminding me of that because I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, we're not friends with Aptos right now.
We're good friends with Andrew Saunders, and they stole his marketing line, which in one sense it's a form of flattery because Andrew's a freaking beast when it comes to advertising. What are you gonna do?
True.
But yeah, they just straight up like tried to just jack his slogan and shit and start using it. That's not cool. That's not cool at all because that's just like straight up stealing. But so yeah, let's hop off of this. Like I said, I don't really use it, but out of Sui and Solana, I think if you're looking for a lower cap, Say Chain, I did like until I started having problems trading on it. So I'm like cautious. I pulled most of my shit off of Say because if they can't hold their liquidity and they can't even stay up enough to trade on, I'm not messing with it. But yeah, that's it for the memes for right now. We might look at some more in a little bit, but let's look at the important stuff now. Let's jump into the charts. I'm gonna let you pull up yours. The only other thing I want to share after you do some TA, Wes, is that ape chain.
About to go ape shit.
Ape chain was I'm gonna remove this.
I'm about to go ape shit. Before we jump onto that, dude.
Yeah.
We are looking at our next video, man. Our treasure video, man. We need to talk about that too when we get off. But Knights of the Ether, man, their dream protocol, that looks really dope, man. So I think we're going to be covering that soon. We have Synergy Land that just did their Diogo, man. He did awesome, and he loved it. He loved the game. He was one of the winners of the keys. And so unfortunately, I wasn't able to play. There was something going on with my system. I think it was something on my end. It just kept freezing up on me or whatever. So I got to figure that out. But anyways, they just did their play test, man. That was a lot of fun. I was looking at some of the comments and feedback. Looked really cool. Diogo had a video on there too. Look really dope, man. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. But there's another one coming up. I'm not sure what exactly I'm allowed to say, so I'm just going to say there's another one coming up that looks really cool, man, that we're going to be testing here soon. Diogo, we'll try and get you in on that one as well, but looks really cool, man. Just keep an eye out for a lot of these treasure videos, man. We're going to be working on these and talking with the team and hopefully getting some interviews set up too, so be a lot of fun.
Last thing before we do the TA, I wanted to show you guys this because after last week's episode on Monday, I stayed on a little after and showed you guys how to bridge to Ape Chain, and I bridged a little bit over just for the hell of it. It hasn't really done much price wise, but let's take a look just because I want to check. I'm curious. Okay, so on Monday, so that was 3 days ago, we bridged $6, and on that $6, the pending fees, we've already earned 7 cents. So again, not life-changing wealth. It's not rocket science that you're going to be a millionaire overnight. That's not what we're trying to do here. We're not showing you that. I'm just showing you that if you tried to earn that same 7 cents off of $6 in a freaking bank, good luck with that shit, bro. Because it's not going to happen. We're talking about putting $5-6 into something and actually getting a little yield. That's pretty damn good, dude. I mean, for that small amount of money in 3 days. You know what I'm saying, Wes? It's not life-changing money, but just the mere fact that if you have $5 or $6 around, you want to play around, you want to bridge it, you don't want to trade, but you believe in the thing a little bit. I really just do it because I like playing around on Camelot, but for Ape Chain, not bad, dude. In 3 days, you're talking 72 hours, you already earned 7 cents on less than $10. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, that's some good passive income, man, on
it's
a
just
little
chilling.
bit of money.
It's just a small amount, and you start to forget about these things because you open, when you go on Camelot, look at all these chains they have, Wes, on Camelot. Now you got Ape Chain, Arbitrum, Gravity, Molten, Proof of Play, Rary, Sanko, of course, Winner, and XAI. I haven't messed around with XAI at all. Or Raya. I don't even know what that is.
I have some, I've messed around with Raya. I'm actually in a yield farm on Raya just to play around or whatever. Rhea.
How is that? Is that pretty
Proof
cool?
of
What is it?
play. What, Rhea? It is.
Yeah.
What is the one that I use? Hold on, I can tell you right now. A laptop. This damn thing's acting up. Let's see.
Yeah, and I'm on Camelot, which is probably not the best to be on while we're streaming because it takes a little bit of time. But I just wanted to check on that, dude. You could dive into some TA whenever you're ready too.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually app.raya.xyz is what I'm using. It's a DEX. That's their DEX, but they're all starting to build their layer 3s on Arbitrum and all the other ones. Optimism, Arbitrum, ZK Sync.
Well, that's kind of cool, man.
That's what I'm doing on that.
Yeah, did you? I know you got some DMT, right? You started messing around with Sanko a little bit.
I haven't really messed around with it. We were streaming. I do have DMT in the Remora Sanko and in my personal one, just from when we were playing around with it. So we do have a little bit on there that I haven't pulled off or anything. It's just kind of chilling there, but we should look to do something with it.
Yeah, it's pretty. The only thing that I noticed, I sat out the 3rd season airdrop. Then on this 4th season, I did a little bit, try to get some of the airdrop for that. And even when this is weird, I sat out the whole season for season 3, and they still airdropped me, I think, like 5 or 10 Arbitrum tokens and like.
Oh, really?
8. Yeah, like
that's awesome.
So I was like, wow, I didn't even do nothing. But I thought for season 2, I think, was the one I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get paid. I didn't really get as much as I thought I should have, but they're having a little bit of bot things going on. Like when the bots come in your room and watch your video, it takes your time and it goes and it just kills your time, and you have to sit there and keep adding your time. I didn't like that. But hopefully they got that straight because it's a phenomenal product. Other than that, I mean, DMT and Dream Machine's pretty damn wild.
Yeah. So I think the first thing I'm going to want to look at is there were a few things that I had on X. Let's see.
Boy, this phone is a piece of shit. It's high time for a new phone, boy. Go ahead and pull that up. I'm gonna grab my charger. This phone's just dying.
I always get lost trying to do this shit, man. I can close that. Okay. All right. So this right here, man, I thought this was cool. I only have 2 things, man, so we can just run through it real fast, kind of going on with some news stuff. But Bitcoin News posted just in their latest SEC filing, Microsoft disclosed that assessment of investing in Bitcoin has been proposed as a voting item for the December 10 shareholder meeting. So Microsoft, they're wanting to invest in Bitcoin, man, to put it on their balance sheet. And so far, man, the board recommended against it. Everybody else pretty much recommended for it. You can see the list here. There's a lot of 4s, and then you have the board right here voting against it. And then I think these are just kind of like different board groups or something. I'm not really sure on that, but they voted against it. We'll see what happens. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more of this, man, in terms of adoption. Like people are seeing what Bitcoin is. It's going to be used for what it is, and that's that digital gold. And I think that most of them they're going to FOMO into it, man, especially when we go across 100K, man. And that's why I think 90,000 is going to be. Go ahead.
I missed that. That was my fault because I just started some coffee. But hold on, back the truck up for a second. Just in the latest SEC file, Microsoft disclosed that assessment of investing in Bitcoin had been proposed as a voting item for the what? As a voting item
for the December 10 shareholder meeting. So they want to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet, right? And they have to do it in a way, you know, they have to propose it to the shareholders, and so far the board voted against it, and then
so they're
everybody else is
trying to
voting for it.
FUD. So this is Microsoft's little way of trying to FUD Bitcoin. Okay, well, you know what? You guys haven't done anything.
This is good. This is a good thing for Microsoft. They filed to the SEC to add Bitcoin on their to vote for it, to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they have to propose it to all their investors or whatever, their shareholders. They have to propose that, and then the shareholders will vote. It's pretty much like a DAO system. Like, something can get proposed, but everybody has to vote on it that has a big share. You know what I mean? And the board is a part of that share, obviously. And they voted against it. And then all the single entities voted for it. And we'll just see, man. We'll just see. And I think the SEC has to approve that for them to be able to go through with it. But this is a big deal.
You're saying the SEC is saying it, but see, I'm reading it as it says that they disclose they want to, but then it says, however, whenever you use the word however, that tells me that the next line is saying it's, even though they're talking about putting it on their shareholder, that the board recommends voting against. Are they talking about the board of the SEC or the board of Microsoft?
No, I think they're talking about, let me zoom in on this. I think they're talking about their board, Microsoft's board.
Yeah,
the board they're voting against this proposal. Yeah, these are all different reports, but yeah, that's the board. That's all them old fuckers, man. That like kind of.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think that's Microsoft's little way of trying to pump the brakes on Bitcoin. Like they're using this as a hit piece for news. Like, oh, we're voting against it because it's not, you know.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think that they're the ones that are proposing it and filed for the SEC to do it.
Well,
but now they just have to get it approved to all their shareholders, and the board obviously carries a lot of weight in that voting. So
yeah, we'll have to look at that a little more.
It's probably, you know, boomers and the old fuckers versus like the younger shareholders that want this, you know, and see it as a good opportunity.
They'll FOMO in at 100,000.
Man, I think we start seeing this a lot more.
And Michael Saylor's
and that's what I was saying.
Like
85. Yeah, 85,000. We're gonna get 85, 90,000. That's when we're gonna start getting a little pushback, dude, in my opinion, because that's a nice return on, you know, for the big money, dude. Like 2% return is good for them. 5% is even better. 20%, 50%, way better. You know what I mean? So I think we will get a little bit of some resistance at 90,000 the closer we get to 100K. But eventually, man, these guys are going to be FOMOing in for sure. And then this right here. Can you hear my? I don't know if you can hear it. You might have to pull it up on yours.
Oh, Uncle Gary.
Can you hear that?
No, it's not playing the volume. Bring the volume bar up.
Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Yeah, that sucks, man. No, it's just funny his response to this, man, because they said, so this lady is saying the SEC chair Gary Gensler refused to answer the question about Trump stacking him if he wins in 2024, and he's just like, you know, because his stance on crypto and Trump's pro crypto, and it's just funny because he's like, move on to the next question. Like, he didn't want to answer it. Look, it was just really funny.
Next
really
question.
Funny.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know her. I don't remember her name. He's like, Ashley, I'm gonna ask you to move on to the next question.
Oh, creepy Uncle Gary.
Funny, man. Yeah, man, Uncle Gigi, man, Uncle Gigi. But yeah, that's all I have for that.
Yeah, some
charts too from.
Somebody was talking about bricks the other day too, just as an offside subject. And you know, remember we did the video on bricks and all that shit. I think what's going on right now, Wes, is everybody's acting like they're not paying attention to two things. Number one, Ethereum is the elephant in the room that everyone's just like, oh, we won't talk about that shit right now. Oh, the price action sucks. There is a reason that Ethereum's price action sucks right now, you guys. And the reason is BlackRock is foaming at the mouth over ETH right now, more so than even Bitcoin, because I think they already got their position in Bitcoin that they want. They're happy with. They're foaming at the mouth over freaking ETH right now, dude. And just don't sell your ETH right now. Yeah. Just don't sell your fucking ETH right now. Hold that shit, because ETH is going to be the little engine that could on this bull run. It's going to smack everyone across the face, right? It's going to freaking rip, dude. I know it is. I can tell it's going to rip. I've seen it before, and it's way undervalued. So I just need to know when to long, Wes. So we're going to let Wes open up the charts. I'm going to put some creamer in the coffee. And let Wes pull up the charts. I want to see when we're gonna long.
Don't leave me, man. Don't leave me.
When are we gonna long? When? Well, it's right there. The coffee machine's right there. If y'all could see it, it's right
there. Get lonely, man. Shit, I gotta find where I was. I'm so lonely, Mr. Lonely.
Right. All right.
Yeah, I gotta figure out why I can't. Do this. Hello. Hello.
I'm pre-rich. We're all pre-rich.
This is the one I wanted to share. Yes, this is the one I wanted to share real quick. Weekly chart, guys. The only thing that has changed on the weekly chart is what we've been paying attention to this past couple of weeks, man. So each one of these candles is a weekly chart, right? So one of these candles takes a full week. And right now we have 3 days until this red candle that we're getting here, this nice little pullback. We have 3 days until this closes. And one thing that is very important, in my opinion, man, is for this to close above this previous green candle, which I think is about 68.9, something like that. Yeah, we'll it's like 68.9. Yeah, 68.9. So as long as if we can get back up there, even if we don't close, even if this candle closes in the red, it's okay, because right now we know that we're kind of in a pullback right now, a little cool off, which is healthy. We just got our retest on 65, like we were talking about on Monday, right? So we got our retest on 65. Even if this closes in the red, I'm still bullish. We just want to see that next candle get above that 68.5 and continue to the upside. That is what we're looking at. And I do think it happens soon, man. I think 72,000 is just right around the corner. But the most important thing that I wanted to point out here was what I've mentioned previously in the past. This is the weekly chart. And as you can see, guys, we finally climbed out of that 20-day moving average. The 20, it's always good to be over to 50 and the 100, but the 20 is the one that is like right up against it. It's harder for it to stay above the 20 more than it is the 50 or the 100, right? So this is like my opinion is more bullish than us being over the 50, right? So we're finally staying above that, right? We've been above it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5 weeks now. And that is really good, man. And the fact that we even retraced, dipped under a little bit, but came back up and closed above it is even better, because we closed out that previous swing high here on this little momentum wave that we were doing there. So that is good. Another thing is the RSI, man. The RSI is sitting almost at a neutral zone, and that's good, man, because we need that room to run when we're coming up on resistance. Right now, 68 to 70,000, that's resistance, man. That is resistance, and it's flipped into support so far. But as long as we can stay above that resistance as well, I kind of have it right here, right? So this is the little area of resistance that we kept hitting previously, and now we've come back out of it and we're staying above it. And I think that that's the bigger picture, not just the candle, being green or whatever, but I think it's more bullish that we've came down, retested that, and stayed back up above it. And that's what I'm looking at, man. As long as we close this weekly candle within 3 days above this resistance, that is huge, because that is the first time that we've actually come out and closed above it. That's 2 weeks in a row, man. And for this to be a pullback candle and a little correction wave here to stay above that is super, super bullish. Jumping back to this, you know, we talked about this before, man. If you're looking at the MACD cross and where the RSI is as well, when we come out and we get it back above the 20, and then we cross the, you know, the moving average right here on the RSI, and we get our crossover on the MACD, which happened here. All that's lining up, the same thing that's lining up right here, and we just got the crossover on the MACD. You can see that blue crossing over right here. So that's huge, man. And like, in all honesty, man, this looks really, really, really bullish, man. Like, it really does, dude. We're staying intact. Market structure looks good. That pullback that we needed hit the previous swing high, and we've pushed back up. And I mean, look at that candle, dude. That's bullish to me, man. So we've got our retrace, and I almost want it to close in the red. And like me, I kind of want it to close in the red. And that's just because simply for market structure. Again, like this, man, that would be a beautiful retest of that resistance, flipping the support, and then we move on with our green candle next week in 3 days. So on the weekly, I just wanted to update on that, man. I think it looks phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal, right? To push through all of this resistance that we had here is huge. And then to hold that up as support, that's freaking huge, man. So that is that.
Let me make a comment.
Flows.
Let me make a comment on that real quick. Perfect retest, perfect breakout. Definitely bullish, and I agree. It should sit in the red for the week. At bare minimum, let's sit in the red for the week. I know I always sound like I'm trying to be the freaking bear, but
no, dude, please be, because like, I want to. Yeah,
this is what I'm saying, right? From a charting perspective, Wes is 1,000% right. You could not ask for a better chart, because you had the breakout and now you have a retest, and that's what you want to see. That's in a picture perfect world. But we got BlackRock. Okay, so here's the picture perfect world. This is what I'm trying to say. They know that we are watching. They know that we're seeing this too. So here's my only proposal. If we were to go back down, and I know it's scary shit, but 50, good Lord, the top of the blue zone box. What's our blue zone box top at? 50. That's way too low. That's way too low.
Below us? Below us?
Yeah, the bottom of that green candle. That's 53. Okay, so where's the top of that green candle right there? That's above the blue box. Move your mouse to the left an inch. No, this? Over 2 more green candles. 1 more candle over. 1 more green candle over to the right.
Right here.
That one. Where's the top of that candle? Where did the top of that green close?
So the top of that is going to be about
60,000.
59.1. Yeah.
So he just, and I won't dwell on this shit, but let's just say they did the retest, right? Got to close. Everything looks good. Market structure's good. Bull trap. Get everybody to go ape shit long, right? And then bring it down again. If they do bring it down, though, I would just say that it would be freaking awesome, because, you know, the longer we go sideways, the higher up we go, and with more conviction we go up. So I see the double bottom. I like it. I like the reversal. I like the bounce off the top. I'm just saying, from a market maker perspective, are they ready to send it? I don't know. Could the market makers bring it back down to that $60,000, $63,000 level again? They absolutely could. I'm not saying they're going to. I'm just saying we have to have our thinking hats on, because, you know, they might want one more entry. You know what I'm saying? Before they full on send. So this is different. We just have to watch it. It's not just us in Bitcoin anymore. You have Wall Street, and they are freaking savage. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your emotions. They don't care about your life. They're all about the money. So for those reasons, structurally, we look fantastic. But psychologically, the elections and all these kind of things coming up, I would just be full on prepared for the possibility if they drop it going down to 60, 63,000 again. If that happens, that'll be the long of a lifetime. Like, that would be the long of a lifetime. So let's get the close. It looks good. Everything was bullish, but November 5th is coming in a few days. So we got a very important next couple of days in this country. But go ahead, keep going. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I just I'm looking at this as at that market structure, man. Just simply market structure and what has happened. And
it looks great
some
too.
of these, it looks weird because some of these are marks on the daily. Like when I switch to the daily, you'll see these significant levels that I have lined up. But I think that this being a weekly chart, I mean, I just think that it looks, it looks great, man. We had a nice little pullback there. And then this actually, remember I was like, where was it that I was like, I'm going to make an exception. I think it was right
for
here.
wave 5. Yeah.
I can't remember where it was, but I was like, I'm going to make an exception. And yeah. And they tried to trick us out here. It went below that and, we picked right back up. But I just think from a market standpoint and how it's moving, and then to get above this resistance that we've been under, keep in mind, dude, since March, man.
Yeah.
Since March, we've hit that and we haven't gotten above it. And so we broke this previous high, made a new one, broke that previous high, made a new one, and now I'm hoping to hold this up as support and then break through this swing high to continue up, and that's when we're going to be looking at 70 to 72,000. So yeah, I mean, I just think it looks beautiful, man. We had our impulse waves, nice pullback, impulse wave, nice pullback, and until we break below this, I think it continues going, man. I think the trend is up. It is, and I think it continues going. If we don't, like, if we get, we can look at lower time frames here, but
I think it would be a 6-week thing. If we did fall west, this is what I was saying. This is what I was going to say. If we did fall below the 65, so let's just look at the bear side, right? If we did fall below the 65, and let's take it day by day. I like Wes's approach better than mine, to be honest with you, because I think so far ahead sometimes that I lose the daily and the weekly chart, where Wes kind of reels me in and says, well, wait a minute, let's look at it one level at a freaking time. So Wes's style of TA keeps me on track because my brain goes way off sometimes. But if we're at 65K and we fall through that floor, I measured it. It would take 6 candles to get down. Like, in other words, it wouldn't just be a weekly candle and we go down to 61,000. What I'm saying is if we lose 65, I'm looking for a 3 to 6 week. You see what I'm saying? Like 3 or 4 candles to close and just bore people to death again. Like, oh my God. And how brutal would that be, right? That would piss everybody off. Like if they just drive, and that's only 3 weeks, dude. If they just redded us for 3 weeks straight, oh my God, do you know how miserable people would be? They'd be like, it's over. Yeah. People would lose their minds. So I'm just saying that it's more a psychological trick if they're going to do that. So I'm looking at worst case scenario, but we're in an uptrend, bro. There's no way around it. We had the reversal, double bottom. We're in an uptrend. So my bearish calls right now are a psychological manipulation kind of thing if they're going to do that. But from a charting perspective, bro, Wes has been calling it right and we've been moving right. So there's nothing I can say to argue it until we break through 65K. I'm not going to be bearish. Like, I'm just saying be aware of the situation. And if it does happen, I think they would stretch it for 3 to 5 weeks at least. And they'd have to.
They definitely could, man.
They'd have to do it like that.
Yeah. Switching to the daily, man, you can kind of see, the significance of it. This is the daily right here. And you can see it a little bit better drawn out. We had that double bottom, that little W right here, continued up. And I mean, it just, to me, man, it just
looks really good right there.
There's that major double bottom that we had here. And I had this mood. I always do that, man. I'll switch to a different time frame and then move it. But yeah, you can see that's where we had that nice little double bottom, came up, and then that's when we started that next impulse. And then you can see here, this is that we were looking at on the weekly, that resistance since March. The daily, it's held up right there as well. And this
Wow.
previous swing high is also keeping it as support. And you can see that they've closed above that. We retested it here, came up, got that little fake out, where we knew we were going to kind of get a fake out, drop back down, retested the bottom of it, came back up, but closed right there on it again. And I just think that it looks really good, man. It looks really, really good.
What
and
is that? Your purple?
On a daily.
Is that your purple is the 100-day, the light blues if the 50, and the other one's 20? Okay.
20, yeah. So and we're above all that, so that's good. Pretty much uptrend confirmed. We do have on the oscillator matrix right here, we do have some bearish divergence. And we do have the MACD kind of touching each other right there. So I'm thinking we could get a cool off, or maybe we just trend sideways right here on that, where that previous swing high is, and on that resistance flip support there. Maybe we trend sideways a little bit before we can gain that momentum to push back through 70,000 and continue up. But until we lose this low here, this is an uptrend. Until we lose this is an uptrend, and I think it looks great.
Yeah, I see the 63K level as the real worst case scenario for right now for a bounce is that 63. But you have to break below that 65 to even get there, and you got higher lows. You're in an uptrend. You got higher highs yet? Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, we got this higher high and then this higher high.
You got two higher
this
highs.
Higher low, this higher low.
You're in an uptrend. We
broke
out of that 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's looking good, bro. Yeah. So how much longer? The question is, how much longer are we looking? You think October, dude? You think we get past 72 in October? I think you've called that last time. You said you think we're going to be out of 72 before a couple days. That's a couple days.
Yeah, I think October is we end October with a new all-time high. That's what I think.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, I think we end October with a new all-time high. And again, man, this is going to continue being an uptrend until we take out the lows. And until that, I mean, we could trend sideways all up in this little area. But until we break below this low, man, we're still in an uptrend technically. So yeah, man, it's looking good. And you can see where it switched, dude. We were making lower lows, and then that's when we did that W pattern. And now we started making higher highs, higher lows. We took out this that lower high when we were going down. We took out that one with this, and then we took out this one with that. And so yeah, I mean, I think we keep going up, man. We keep going up, but the market is going to have retracements, man. We got that bearish divergence. It's going to have that retracement, and it's healthy.
Can you do some? Can you pull up ETH real? Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just I was looking at a trade earlier, and this is what it was right here. So that was that 65K bounce. I was saying, that we would come back and retest. This is on the 1 hour, right? We started going into a downtrend and then got to 65, bounced off of it. And now we're going back into an uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows. And this was what I called on Twitter today, was this call. Retesting that 60. No, was that it? Yeah, retest. What happened? Retesting 66.8, I think is what I called it. 66.8, and then longing up to back up to 68 right here. But that played out pretty good, man. So if anybody took that trade, congratulations. Can you hear me, dude?
I can hear you. I got you. I think it's just being a little. I think it's just we're just getting a little bit of lag. But I was going to ask you if you could pull up ETH chart and do some TA, because I still think that ETH is the one right now that everybody is just snoozing on completely. And man, I want to see where the hell to get into the. I mean, I'm already in 2 longs on ETH, but what I'm saying is I'd like to get into another short-term long on ETH. And yeah, let's look at ETH.
Okay, for sure. Let me delete this. Yeah, I just want to point out this is Lux Algo. I always forget to do the Lux Algo targets or whatever, but Lux Algo is still bullish, man. Everything is still looking good on Lux Algo. Green candles, trend catchers, green, just flip green, smart trail blue, and yeah, we're looking good. Lux Algo. Go to ETH. Where's Ethereum? Boom. Yeah, Ethereum 21, 25, 29. All right, let's look at the daily. I must have drawn that out previously, but yeah, maybe that still plays out. Dude, we cannot get any momentum on ETH. This is the daily for ETH, man. This is the daily for ETH, and I think on the daily for ETH, until we can break out, yeah, like this just looks terrible. ETH just looks terrible, man.
You know, because Vitalik, man, he went and got that girlfriend of his. He's got his head in that little girl's underwear drawer. And here's the thing. I don't think that's a coincidence, bro. I don't think it's a coincidence. I really don't. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think BlackRock, and proof will be in the pudding, because when the bull run comes and ETH freaking almost flips Bitcoin, you know, the flippening. My theory for the flippening is that ETH gets damn close to flipping Bitcoin on this bull run. I've said that before. I think the flippening gets damn close, like the market cap gets close for a second, and people are going to go, oh my God, ETH is the new paradigm of money. And then I think it'll correct. But I do see, because of the undervalue here and because of the institution regulation by Gensler, you know, I think with all of that FUD, the FTX and all that crap, I think ETH is still the bad boy on the block. That us being in crypto, we're like, oh, ETH sucks, right? It sucks because it's not doing nothing. That's how we look at it. Wall Street and retail, they still don't even, dude, a lot of people don't even know what Ethereum is still. They're like, what is Ethereum? What is this Ethereum? They don't even know. So I do think you see ETH come back down again. I'm looking for it to come back down to that bottom of that yellow line. Go ahead and form a double, triple bottom on there. That first one, second one. Yeah. Give me one more third triple bottom. Go ahead. Keep dropping ETH.
Right.
Because I'm going to long the shit out of it. If it goes down there, I'm going to go nuts. I think this is total. I think they're fudding ETH right now on purpose, bro.
Yeah, they're suppressing.
I really do.
They're suppressing.
I really do.
Yeah. Yeah, they want ETH, man. They want ETH because what they can do with it. Securitize, what is it? You know, it uses the EVM. It uses Ethereum.
Tokenize all assets. Fink said it.
Shit, man.
Fink was like, we're going to eventually tokenize all assets. And he's acting like it's his idea and shit. It's like, nah, Fink. Ethereum's already doing that. Like, it's not your idea. He's just like, oh, I think it's good. And if you watch the last interview, it said, oh, I used to be proudly against it, and now I'm proudly for it. It's like,
yeah,
it's because he was buying shit.
But like you can see Bitcoin here, man. Like, this is Bitcoin's daily, and then you switch it over to ETH. This is ETH's daily, dude. Like, look how different that is.
Yeah, when you A/B it, it's like yeah.
I'm trying to get it at the same, like,
I see what you're doing.
Here. Yeah, like it's going up, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's just really flat, dude. It's really, really flat.
So let me ask you,
for me,
will
like,
it go as low as 21? Will ETH drop to 21? Or is that not going to happen? How unlikely is that to happen? I ask because I'm a liquidation level now. Come on, man. Give me something good.
I mean, technically,
lie to me here.
For it to technically still be in an uptrend from here, you know what I mean? It needs to, like, it can't go any lower, man. Like, this needs to hold. I'll just move that. Yeah,
just move the lines to make me happy.
It's really it really needs to be a range. But yeah, I mean, as long as we don't close below this, I mean, it's still good, and that's sitting at like 2,200.
Right. So my liquidation level is around 21. So I'm playing with fire slightly. If ETH does come back down, because it looks like it's forming one of those stupid ascending wedgies right now. Like it's doing that kind of thing where it's like, it's still in the downtrend. It's coming up a little. You see that from the longer trend, your gray box. It looks like it's forming the bottom of a freaking ascending wedge, which is bearish, which would send it back down. But if it only goes in your blue box range between 24 and 24.90, we're good. Like, of course, I can't see a damn thing.
It's above the 100, and it's just hitting its head on the 20 and the 50 here.
It's getting a tight range though, dude. Between that level, something's gotta give with it.
Yeah, I think ETH will take off, man. ETH is gonna take off. ETH is gonna take off. There's way too much FUD. There's way too, it hasn't moved, man. Like ETH's time is coming very, very soon, I think.
And if you guys missed the beginning of the video, Wes and I had a little bit of a heated conversation just because we both saw influencers that were doing stuff with kind of fudding ETH a little for Solana. And I do think Solana is better than EOS and Tron and all those other networks. But comparatively speaking, out of all the tokens right now, if you got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, and you had to pick one as becoming a Tron or a EOS, it wouldn't be Ethereum. Let's just say that. It would not be Ethereum and it would not be Bitcoin. So I don't know. I love them both. I love Solana. I hold not much Solana, but I'm bullish on the price action. I do think you'll make a lot of money on it. I just, as a network and as an investor, if they want to keep retail just buying stupid meme coins that don't do anything, then what the hell did we get into crypto for? Like overall as a space, I do think that we need to smarten up a little bit in the Web3. I think it's okay to trade memes, but I don't think it's okay to sit on the sideline with frog coins that don't do shit and let BlackRock come in and buy all the ETH up and control ETH and control all of DeFi. Because if you do that, you're handing your financial future, the freedom of financial investing, you're handing it right back over to the greedy corporations that we've fought so long and hard to try to get away from. So from a philosophical point of view, don't sell your ETH for Solana. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think that's a terrible idea.
Don't do that. Like, and you're hearing that from us. You're hearing the straight up real deal, because that's what you're going to get on this channel. You're not going to get the fluffy bullshit that a lot of the other influencers kick.
It's so much easier, and I made a post about this not too long ago. It's so much easier for the influencers just to follow each other. You know what I mean? They're just regurgitating what they all say, and so they're not alone on stuff. You know what I mean? And what is everybody doing? Everybody's fudding ETH. So to see him dump his ETH for Solana was almost not surprising for me. You know what I mean?
We're getting a little personal now. See, I was making generalized statements, but y'all can make the calls for who you want.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say any names, but I mean, yeah, I just think that's dumb, dude.
I just don't think you should tell the noobs. You shouldn't be taking the noobs that are watching you and telling them to buy something that's up with something that's down. I think that's a horrible move.
It is, man, and it goes against everything that this person is taught. Has always said, like, buy stuff that's down, good projects that are down, take profit on the ones that are up. And I just think that was a dumb move.
To his credit, he does do the DCAing thing, and we like that. We love that, and I have respect for him on all those levels. I think when you're new and you're already confused and you're coming into crypto, I think it's so hard to figure this shit out that you don't want like, let's say someone was buying ETH all year long, or the last 2 years, and then you're selling it right before the biggest bull run in history.
Yeah, dude.
And you're buying Solana when it's a little bit hot. Like, I was waiting to buy some Solana too, bro. but not at 177 freaking dollars. I was waiting for the retrace to 150. Like I'm waiting for that 150 Solana, 165. Now, if it doesn't hit, oh well, then I missed a train. But the thing is, if I would have had a pile of money, I would have been buying at $8. Matter of fact, I did buy what I could when Solana was $8. That's when you buy the shit. You don't buy it when it's overcooked, and you damn sure don't sell it when ETH is at an all-time freaking low almost. Not all time, but so yeah, I was just
it's coming, man.
But
it's
yeah, I do think your bags are going to pump, dude. If you hold Solana, I still think you're going to make money. That's not what I'm saying. It's not about the money factor. It's about the principle of arbitraging and stuff. But you got to do your own thing. You got to make your own decisions. But at least on this channel, we're going to tell you what we really think too. We're not going to just echo chamber everybody else.
For sure. Yeah, because I mean, if they just all agree with each other and say the same stuff, dude, they have nobody to point the finger at. You're just like, well, everybody was saying that. And it's like, nah, bro, you gotta be able to make your own calls and it's okay to be wrong every now and then. Like it's, you know what I mean? It happens, dude.
But I don't think we're wrong,
time, man.
I don't think we're wrong on this one though, Wes.
Nah, dude, I don't think so either.
I do think that you'll double your money easier with Solana, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you do still want to hold your. I mean, shit, if you're holding fat bags of ETH, dude, you don't want to dump them right now. Like, that's just my thing. I don't know, because you could do so much more with ETH than you can Solana, too. If you just look at it from that point, I mean, shit, you could go buy Goat Coin and Flog and all these other coins that eventually, if you don't get in and out of them, they ain't going to do shit anyway. Whereas with ETH, you can go on Arbitrum, you can go do DeFi, you can do all that other stuff, too. So I don't know. That's your call. But
yeah, I think for Ethereum, as far as like price targets, man, I would wait for this to come back to this first stop loss here. That first stop loss is going to be at 23.89, 23.90. If we do go down, 23.90 I think is going to be the area where you would want to long at, but you also want to wait to make sure we break out of that area as well. And I think breaking above, because there's going to be this little area of resistance here, which I don't think we lose. You know what I mean? So far, this has been pretty solid of an uptrend. I mean, these are daily candles, so we might wick down below it and maybe hit that little order block there, and that would be a good opportunity. But I think this holds up, man. And yeah, we just got to see, man. But a nice breakout above this resistance level here. And then Lux Algo is given targets of 28.96. We'll say 2,900, and then the top take profit is going to be 3,150.
I think what we need to do too, I think the markets are having a little bit of pre-jitters for this election too. We got you got less than 10 days, really, 10, 11 days before the elections.
Yeah.
Shit, I think the whole world's ready for this election to be over with, not just the U.S.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think so too. Let's look at Solana, man. Let's look at Solana here. All right, this is the daily on Solana. We just got a nice little X, a little take profit on Solana for the daily. Let me just make sure my times are lined up. They're not.
Damn it.
Are not. We got our little red diamond here at the top. That's going to be a sell signal. If we see anything else, if we see a sell signal come in, we got the red diamond and momentum starts to shift. I would look to probably take profits on whatever you're doing on Solana. But Lux Algo is given that top order block here, 190 as that next level. Yeah, I mean, you have to do what you think is best for you, man. And Solana is going to be a great hold, and it'll probably make you more money than Ethereum. You just don't know, man. Like, you don't know, especially with Ethereum being, already regulated in a way. You know what I mean? They're seeing it as a safe bet. You can do whatever they want on there, as far as DeFi goes, make their applications and all that stuff, man. And
We're just saying the time to do that was 6 months ago, not right now. Like, that's what we were kind of saying. Like, the market cap will double on Solana and triple and quadruple faster than ETH, but to get your followers to do that right now is a little risky, I would say. That's all I was saying. But I don't know. Who knows, man? Maybe we're both just being sidelined here. But you got a fat bag of Solana still too, right? You haven't sold your bags.
I hold a no.
So
this would be a good little. This would be I would almost look for Solana to pull back to 159 and then start loading up some bags there. 159.
That's what I was waiting on. 150, 159. You know, around that range is where I was waiting to scoop a little more. But shit, dude, it's having a little run. But I think this run is all meme coin related, bro. This run right here, this people buying Solana so they could buy Goat Coin.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I think price will roll over and we'll probably go back to 159, 160 or something before heading up. But yeah, I hold a bag of Solana, man. You know, I'm not gonna sell my Solana for anything else either. Like, that's just
right.
I think it's dumb.
I think right now the best thing to do is just continue to DCA the projects you're in, keep holding what you got, maybe get a little bit more, but look at the red. Look what's in the red and buy. Don't look what's in the green and buy. That's just don't do that.
Right.
Speaking of which, you're still gonna do some you're gonna jump into GPU, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some GPU for sure.
I think you should pull GPU up on your charts.
I need to take yeah, I can look for it. I don't know if it's gonna be on TradingView. I can look for it though. Oh, maybe it is.
That's it.
There we go.
Because the interesting thing about GPU is that it's AI, but it's also like render with the processing sharing and shit. So they have like multi layers to what they're trying to do, which is pretty damn interesting. I'm just from a charting perspective, bro. So we're under a buy signal right now, right?
Yeah, under a buy signal right now. Lux Algo doesn't really have too much data to go off of, but yeah, I just put it on auto. We're under a buy signal right now. The candles are purple, so I don't know. We could come all the way back here to 0.48,
which is a 50-cent mark. Anywhere between 60 and 50 cents is what I was buying. I bought at 60 cents. If it rolls over down to 50, I'm good. I'll scoop a little more. Is that the all-time chart? That's the max?
That's the weekly. Yeah, it doesn't have too much data to go off of, but that is a good buying opportunity right there, dude.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Anywhere between 50 and 60 cents is pretty damn fire. Like, you're scooping the bottom right before a bull run. I mean, how you can't get too greedy, right? You can't get like, oh, I'll wait till it goes to 30 cent. Like, you're not getting that. I don't think you're going to get 30, 40 cent GPU. I don't think so
either.
Unless you have a massive rollover. I think anywhere from 60 cents down to 50 cents is a beautiful scooping, you know, DCA on the way down, you know, throw a little in, throw a little in, throw a little in. But yeah, I was kind of wanting you to get
1.28.
1.28.
Yeah, and then 1.86 for that second take profit.
So Bitcoin's got to go above 72 for that to happen, though.
Yeah, I'll probably scoop some soon. I gotta take my ETH off of Scroll, man. Scroll was a slap to the face.
You know what trade we missed the other day, and it was my own damn fault. I should have done it. I was just so busy with mom's stuff, still dealing with all the stuff from mom's estate. Is Sui, dude. I wanted to short Sui because it was overbought like a SIB. And you could short it on freaking Hyper. And I was like, damn, dude, I wanted to short it because it was so toppy. I was like, damn, I should short Sui right now because it was a perfect opportunity. I missed it, and of course it, it had that correction. So that would have been a killer trade that I missed. You can't catch them all. It's not Pokemon.
Yeah, you can't catch them all, right? That is true.
$2,500 ETH is still looking good, though, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I like ETH at 25. Hell, I like Bitcoin sub 70, man. Like, why the hell not? Why the hell not? That's all I got, man. I don't really have anything else, man.
No, I think we're just kind of on a hiatus, waiting, just watching the total global, make sure the money's staying in, which so far it's doing. Charts look good. I think really it's just at this point it's catalyst, and I think it's the elections, bro. I think we have to wait. I don't think nothing's going to happen until after the election. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but I think everyone's so on edge with this particular election because there's so much personalities involved. Like, think about it. Out of everyone you know, there's no freaking gray area, right? This is the first time I've ever seen no gray area. Like, someone's like, oh, I don't give a shit who wins. Like, there's very few people who say that. Most people are either diehard, I hate Trump, he's a villain, he's going at me, or, Kamala Harris is an idiot. People are very decided on who they're going to vote for. The election's already happened in their minds. So, yeah, I think it's just one of these things we have to get through too. Is like, think about 2020, bro. People are still recovering from 2020. The shock of telling people to stay in their house and fucking all this crazy shit. Like, it's a psychological thing. That's what I was trying to say right now. I think if anything, it's not so much a charting thing because we know the halving just happened. We know Bitcoin's rare. I think it's a psychological sentiment issue that we're waiting on right now for this halving pump. I don't think it's got anything to do with Bitcoin's actual network functioning or the halving, or I literally think the main thing is we got to get through this election. And once we do, either way it goes, I think everyone will just say, okay, now we know what we got for the next 4 years. Yeah. And then Bitcoin will inevitably pump no matter who wins. I just don't think it's going to happen before that, but maybe it will. I mean, but hell, if it doesn't, who gives a shit? Either way, we've waited 3 years. We can't wait 3 more weeks. We can wait 3 more weeks.
Dude, I am patient. I'm chilling, bro. I
know, right? Like comfy in spot, bro. Comfy in spot.
I'm trying to learn every single day, man. Like the charts and stuff, dude. And like, I'm chilling, man. Like we've mentioned this before, man. The bull markets can be stressful, dude. During the bear market, it's easy. You're just like, all right, I'm just gonna buy and wait for the bull market. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bear markets are a little easier.
And then the bull market comes and it's stressful, man. You're like, all right, do I take profits here? Do I long here? Do I short? It can be stressful.
Yeah, you don't think about it till you've been through a full cycle, and if you've round tripped your bags. Shout out to everyone who's round tripped their bags. It sucks. It'll change your life, and you'll be like, damn it, I'm never doing that again. But if you round trip, you learn a lesson that nobody could teach you, including us, including the Crypto Remora. We can't teach you that shit. We could tell you don't round trip your bags, but until you feel that pain, you're not going to really internalize it. Now, I hope you understand, if you're new and you're watching, don't do that. don't do that. And we are going to tell you when we're unloading some of our bags too. So
yeah, for sure.
I'll be like, all right, guys, come on. Just buy a little bit more NPC right now. Let's push it to $25. And I'm on my other screen dumping it on your head like some of these people do on YouTube. We're not going to do that.
Oh, another one that I'm loading up on too that I'm adding is Magic, man. I think the Magic token does really well.
Magic's at a cheap price right now, isn't it?
Yes, dude. Yeah, very cheap. Magic's one that I'm checking out. Let's but yeah, just a quick recap, guys. Like on the weekly, what we're looking for, this looks bullish, man. We've broken out above that resistance. We've come back. We've retested it, right? So the market structure is looking beautiful. We're above all of our moving averages, and we're making higher highs and higher lows since September 2nd. This candle is September 2nd. So we had our local bottom, and we're continuing up. So yeah, we could close this out in the red. That would be a legit and healthy pullback, and then continue. As long as we close the week out above this resistance, that would technically be flipping that back into support, and then look for a breakout. What I would do for a swing trader, if you're trading on the weekly or the daily, is to look for a breakout above here. What is that? 69. Yeah, you want to look for a breakout above that 69, and then in a retest, and then long up to 70, man. 70, 72. I think that's the play. And I think it happens before the end of August or October.
Let's go, dude. I hope so, man. As much as I'm being cautious about thinking that they're gonna, black swan us again and all that, maybe some of that's PTSD from freaking 2020 and all the shit we've been through over the last 4 years. But like I said, I hope I'm wrong, because you guys know I'm a permabull. I mean, hell, even if I'm calling for a lower price target short term, that don't mean I don't have longs open. Like, I still have longs.
Yeah.
Open. My longs are open. I got more longs than shorts open right now. I'm just saying that. And I told you where my liquidation level was on ETH. It's around 20. So I don't want to say it too loud, because then BlackRock will be like, you know what, Larry, I'll pull it, drop it down there. Let's wipe Nick out real quick, because he wanted to talk smack.
Right.
But no, I think everything Wes did on TA looks beautiful. Very good charting. I mean, the zones we've been looking at for 5 months, that downtrend is 5-6 months. We've had that chart. Wes has had that up. He has not changed it once. So you're looking at the same thing we were looking at 5-6 months ago. And if you remember, I said, Wes, 5 or 6 months ago, I said, I think if we're in for a long, boring 5-6 months of consolidation, I said, we're going to do this chop shit and people are going to get bored. And what happened? We've been chopping. People have been getting bored. Now the new thing is to FUD ETH, right? Let's FUD ETH and, boast Solana. Okay. But we're not jumping on that chain. ETH is freaking sexy at $2,500. If it drops to 2,100, it's even sexier. So just remember, you don't trade in if you've got games in one hand, and then in your other hand you've got your calculator, right? Or you've got your computer, your laptop, and then in this hand you got just like a little phone that's got some like fun games that are just for your entertainment. Keep in mind what you're trading for. What if you're selling your Ethereum for Solana? In a way, you're selling the laptop and your investment stuff to buy something that's good, it's fun, but it's games. Right now, Solana is games and it's meme coins. There's a lot of money to be made, but it's freaking risky. So I just encourage you, if you're holding ETH, do not sell your ETH. Do not unload your ETH just to go buy more Solana. If you want to buy Solana, I think you will double your money, and I think it's a good investment, but I definitely would not recommend unloading your ETH for Solana. That's just how I want to wrap that one up. Yeah. And Wes agrees with that, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Yeah, I 100%, man. 100%. So yeah, everything's still looking good, guys. Everything's still looking great, especially on the higher time frames. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I'm expecting a breakout and continuation very soon. I mean, we've already broke above it, and retested it. So let's just hold above that area, for the next couple of days. And if we do that, that's mega bullish. And I do see a nice pump coming, man.
And get out there and vote too, you guys. You got a couple of days left.
Yeah, get out there and vote, man. For sure. Yeah, get out and vote. I want to run this by people real quick.
I was going to go today, but there was about an hour and a half wait in the line. I was like, all right, I'll wait till see all the boomers settle down a little bit.
Yeah.
Once the boomers aren't in line so much, I'll go probably maybe check it out tomorrow or the next day, because they have Saturday voting too.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, if we're about to wrap it up, but if you guys haven't gone, go to our website, thecryptoremora.com. We have our YouTube channel links here, our X, so you can go and follow us there. We have our Discord that is open. We haven't really started, putting it out there, but for the watching, man, if you want to join the community, go to the Discord, join it there. The Twitch thing is new. We're going to play around with that a little bit. Got our email here if you want to reach out to us about any kind of partnerships or collaborations. You can find it there. And then obviously our latest partnerships with Treasure, Blowfin. If you want some nice bonuses here, we do get a little bit on that. It helps support the channel. Nothing crazy, but there are some nice bonuses there. And the link is going to be right here as well on our website. So go check that out. Had to plug that in real quick.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's beautiful. And Wes has been doing a lot of work getting that set up. That was all him setting that whole website up. So that looks great. I played with it the other day and messed around with the links. It looks freaking killer. The Discord, I'm still learning a little more on Discord. Wes is a little more advanced than I am on Discord too, but I've been going into the channels and trying to drop some things in each channel. So if you're a Discord guy, you can kind of go in there, and anytime Wes has something, he's in there a lot. Anytime I have something on liquidity pools or any trades that I'm looking at, I will be using it more, especially when I'm on the laptop. So yeah, it's good, dude. We got things going on, man. We got some stuff cooking.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. We'll start getting that Discord a little more active. Right now, we're just building up some chat history, getting some boost on there, man, so we can add some cool tools or whatever. But drop in and say what's up to us, man, and we'll always talk, man. We're always here for you guys if you want to reach out. I think that's gonna be it, man. Good.
Yeah, I just want to say good to see you, GMB. I was glad he was in there because we were we hadn't seen him in there. And again, if you guys are in the alpha chat, GMB's in the alpha chat. Like I said, if I'm on the phone, I don't have it. It closes me out on Twitter, so I'm not ignoring you. If you're in the alpha chat, it's my phone until I replace it, I think. But
bull run's right around the corner, or it's here.
After the bull run, I will get it. I'm just not doing any major changes before the bull run. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, all good, man. All good. I had a fun night tonight. Can't wait to do it on Monday, guys. Monday, 12 o'clock, man. Make sure you come back, say what's up, and we'll dig into some charts and look at some trade setups, man. But for now, that's going to do it. And make sure you go follow us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Follow Siri at Siri Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love. Until next time, peace out.
Great show, guys. Thank you. I had fun. That was fun. Good times. Don't panic sell your ETH for Solana. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't you do it.
Don't you fucking do it.
Hold what you got. The bull run's here. Hold what you got. Adding is good, but don't sell right now.